KSP2 Forever 2023. Welcome back, everyone. It has been a little bit of a while. How's everyone been? I mean, been a bit of a while. Anyway, as I was saying, today we are building a rocket in Kerbal Space Program. I thought, oh yeah, and my computer just wanted something from me. Anyway, and I thought today we could maybe make a little space station. So yeah, so right now I'm making the space station. And it's been a little while. And finally, I got the docking port to work. Because usually when I do it, the docking port just falls off. Goes with the other part, but now the docking port actually stayed on, as you'll see in the launch. And also, this is called the Stellar Space Station. I added a few science modules, and I remembered the sort of thing I do with the Communitron antenna when with the experiment storage unit, which you see at the top of the craft. I usually put a Communitron on top of that, as you'll see, yeah. And so when it opens, it looks pretty cool. And yeah, there's the antenna. And then you'll see about the booster. It is so big, and it's basically awesome. I wanted to put a little Communitron 16, but you know, I had no place to put it. So then I started work on the fairing. I made it a little too big at first, and I was like, okay, let's try this again. And then I got it to work. And somehow, remember guys that video, remember guys that video, which I'm going to post not very long after this, where you probably haven't watched it yet. If you do, there might be a card if I found out how to do that, but if there might be a card in your top right screen to view that. So yeah, and the rocket was the most wobbly thing ever known to man. Oh yeah, and plus there's no commentary on that. And as you see, let me just pause the video right here. You'll see that I don't know why, it was pretty weird when I did it. The decoupler itself would start pushing the payload away. And as you see right now, let me just play it for a sec. Yeah, as you see right now, there's a little thruster, and there's probably more around. So yeah, that's most likely why that happened. Seriously, I thought I put shrimps without realizing. Then I found these cool things, and I was like, a good addition. So anyway, I started adding these. Then I went into structural. And then I added one of these, and I realized, wait, that's tiny. I tried to find a better one, and then I remembered the stock one, but no. So then I just tried that because it looked cool. No, but this one, it was nice to me. I had to grab that and pull it up. And also, you'll see I did another crazy feat at the end of this video, around the end of the video. And also, I have a crazy cool mod that I absolutely adore. It's so fun to play with. It's called Free IVA. Why am I talking about? You know what? It's gonna be a surprise. Forget I said anything. Yeah, I found these. I got that from the mod, but it was a little too big, so I decided to just go for the normal radioelectric generators. Get some batteries. If you have some good amounts of battery. Put those on the other side. I close the door. And then I put some solar panels, because actually one time when I went to the space station, that's sort of what I meant. That's sort of what its fate meant. So anyway, Stellar Space Station. And now here's the hilarious part. I found these, which are absolutely gigantic, but then I just had this idea. Yeah, so, that is gargantuan. I was like, should I add some silver booster? And then I'm like, no. And then I was like, let's launch. I'm like, do I have cables? I hope I have cables. And then I realized I don't have cables. So then I go back and then I get the cables. I added Bill and, you know, I added one of them. I added one new scientist. I added a pilot and an engineer. In case of something. Oofs. And then I decided, how about let's add some launch clamps. I was like, that's good height. Then I added the heavy-duty launch clamp for obvious reasons. So I pressed launch, and then I need to mess with my staging a little bit first, obviously. Okay. So engine startup, and then the engines flew off. So yeah, I mean, at least some of the crew survived. But we can just revert flight. I pressed revert to launch. I thought I just needed to have, and yeah, it happened again. And then this time, actually, everybody, no, never mind. Yeah, I tried to go back as fast as I could so you wouldn't see it. But I deleted the launch clamps and started up with it. So yeah, that was me actually tipping it. No, that was the SAS off, and somehow it didn't wiggle. Here's a message. I am losing FPS. Yes, I was actually losing FPS a little bit. But only for like a second. Dude, this is such an absurd design. And then my fairing started heating up and I was like, oh shoot. Please don't die. Please don't die. And then when I started to see the fairing gauge, I was like, oh shoot. So yeah. Magically, after that, the overheat gauge started. And I was like, oh no. But thankfully, I realized I had no fuel and then I just did that. And then, yeah, that happened. Whoa. Yeah, so hold up. Let me go back a little. To about here. I'm going to slow down the footage for you guys to see. I need to figure out how to use the audio. So, yeah, if you see... Yeah, look at my fuel, and then I'm like, oh, let's just turn that down. And I realize I have low fuel, so I just full send it. As you look, watch. You see right there? Yeah, so I had no clue what's going on. I just ignited my Rhino engine, and it helped. So yeah, the Rhino stage, it's not something that I knew. It's a classic. And then I started making my maneuver node. What I do with these types of space stations, I thought I was thinking a MUN station because my orbit was so high, and I had a lot of fuel, but oh well. And then what I do with these types of stations is I have the apoapsis very high to get a good look on the Earth, and then I put the periapsis pretty low so we can get a closer look. That's what I usually do with this kind of thing. And yeah, I think I know how to record my my sound. I'm not as sure. Yeah, and then I remembered I was watching a KSP video, and the guy said, you should start your node when if you have to divide your burn time by 2. So then I was doing the little math, and then I said, okay, so I have to do at 17.1 seconds. That's what I got. But, so yeah, and then I accidentally just overshoot it, and then I realized, oh no, I wasn't at the maneuver. But oh well, the Rhino engine has, at the moment, we have very, very good thrust-to-weight ratio, because the Rhino engine is rather beefy. So yeah, and here comes the part that I probably loved the most about the Rhino engine when I was deorbiting it. We gotta save the environment. I'm like, I always do it like exact or very close to exact, like 0.2 meters per second. So I undocked and hooray! I tried moving it a little bit and then I realized I was in the Rhino stage. I'm like, okay, fine, we'll deorbit it. So I went to deorbit it. We're gonna deorbit, yeah, we're deorbiting it right now. And I started burning so that I wouldn't re-enter the atmosphere hard. Yeah, I started burning and I realized, oh, yes, caps. That's beautiful. Anyway, who's excited for me to finally start playing KSP 2, eh? If you're excited, leave a like down below. And I guess comment, because I actually got my comment finally figured out. So then it was sort of going down slowly, and then I looked at my fuel and I was like, oh shoot. So then I stopped burning. When are you gonna stop burning? Okay, yeah, and then there I stopped burning. I was like, maybe I shouldn't have added parachutes to this thing. Yeah. So anyway, here we come. So yeah, I was like, you know what? We're gonna land this thing. Even if I have like absolutely no fuel whatsoever. Yeah, we broke the sound barrier a few times. So yeah, and then I said, you know what? I'm going to do this like a pro, and I'm going to land this thing. Yeah, and that's at least what I had as an intention, and basically I did. I mean, one of the most important parts, it worked. Yeah. And then here I am typing that. And I saved it, and then I recovered it. There we go. We got a little bit of cache saved, even though I'm in a sandbox mode save. So yeah, go. So I'm editing the action groups to make it look like, yeah. So I will edit the action groups for quite a while. So I'm gonna talk about what should I do? Say down in the comments if you want me to, because I don't think we've done it in a while. Do you want me to do Conquering the Mountain episode 4, or do you want me to do Science Mode episode 3, I believe? Or do you want me to do neither and go for City Skylines Building Case City episode 4? Yeah. Which one, guys? Say that in the comments. Yeah, I think, yeah, and Space Low. Yeah, that's my situation at the moment. I love Kerbal Engineer Redux, is that what it's called? I don't know. But as you'll see, I'm going to, yeah, so here's my second favorite part of the mission. I want to see also, did my, I'm guessing my Communitron 888 probably clipped in with the, when I deployed it. So yeah, this is the last one, guys. This is just my science one, and then actually after that, it was my Magnemeter Boom. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, the antenna did clip into the other antenna a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, so there we have it, everyone. That is, yeah, so I went to EVA, I forgot. So I can actually unbuckle. Yeah, there we go. That's the surprise, free IVA. So yeah, I accidentally forgot that, no. Yeah, so Jebediah, I think. No, this is Jebediah. Bill stays in the cockpit while I float around. Yeah, so I went back down into the, yeah, it's a save game. Surprised? I got, yeah, he'll tell you. IVA mod. Space station creation. Yeah, and then I made a quick save just because I wanted to. Yeah, I wanted to unbuckle these guys, but apparently I can't. Then I just looked into the stars, and Bill looked into the, took a little look. And then now Bill's gonna work on some stuff. See, he's gonna flip some levers. He's gonna look at the poster. He's gonna press a few buttons. Yep, you know, the casual. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Leave a little like down below. Subscribe maybe, because guys, we want to get to 100 subscribers and then 1,000. So yeah, so I can start making some money, and I can start getting some better videos. Yeah, so I'm just gonna state this right now. I am not the best at Kerbal Space Program. That's why I have a series called Conquering the Mud, because I ain't good at the mud. So any YouTuber, if you're a KSP YouTuber and you're watching this video, hit me up at kylebeglett@gmail.com, or hit me up at my Discord. And if you can, give me some tips, please, because I'm not very good. So anyway, I'll see you guys in a little bit. See you guys on the chat if you guys